walay uyab. It's actually why uyab or walay uyab, which literally means you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Wala kang jowa. Yun. Hello mga guys! Ako si Super Kaloy at welcome to another video. So para sa video na to, I will be teaching you how to speak and we will be learning about the language, my language, which is Bisaya. Because they're having problems understanding my recent videos, so that's why I am here to teach you how to speak Bisaya. Taga Dumaguete po ako, by the way, and we speak Bisaya. First of all, ay pasensya na po kasi hindi po ako nagtatagalog na for the past few videos that I have. So pasensya na po sa ating mga Tagalog supporters. So this time, I will be teaching you how to speak Bisaya nga, diba? Ulit-ulit. So, let's learn. Eto, I have prepared some words na pwede natin gamitin para matuto ng ilang mga Bisaya expressions and daily greetings. So we have here basic Bisaya phrases or words po. Punta muna tayo sa greetings. Paano ba mag-greet in Bisaya po? So first greeting will be the good day. Good day in Bisaya is maayong adlaw. Yeah, when you see someone and when you're in the Visaya, English ako eh. Pag nasa Visayas ka, tapos makita ka ng friends mo, hindi kaya acquaintances na mga Bisaya po. When you see them and then when you approach them, you say good day. So sa Bisaya, maayong adlaw, you say maayong adlaw. Okay? Next greeting is the maayong buntag. This is good morning. Tapos kapag nag-noon time na po, so kainan na, that will be good noon na already, di ba? So ang sasabihin po natin kapag good noon is maayong udto. Okay? Sasabihin mo, maayong udto, kainan na. Yung ganun. Tapos pag gabi na po, sasabihin din naman natin for the good evening po, sasabihin natin sa Bisaya yung maayong gabi. Apo, maayong gabi. That's good evening in Bisaya. And then when you are when you're happy and you clap your hands. Di ba? Pag nasihan ka at gusto mo magpasalamat, you will say the thank you very much will be daghang salamat. Okay? That's the Bisaya for thank you. So next up, dito naman tayo sa some of the other phrases po na Bisaya, basic phrases po. Dito tayo sa yes or no. Paano ba sabihin yung yes sa Bisaya? More or less pareho din sa sa Tagalog, which is oo. Oo din sa Bisaya, yan yung yes. Tapos pag no, hindi po siya hindi. Pero yung Bisaya ng no po ay dili. Opo, it's dili. So when you say yes, it's a oo. And then when you say no, it's a dili. Okay? Next will be the word delicious. Paano ba sabihin kapag masarap ang isang bagay in Bisaya? You say lami. Different variations of that is lami kaayo. It's very delicious. Kaayo means very, no? Something like when you see someone that's very very delicious, maybe a food or not, you say, uy, lami kaayo. Ganun. Okay, next up is usahay. The word usahay means sometimes. Usahay sometimes? What's sometimes in Tagalog? Paminsan-minsan. Ganun, no? Next is like when you don't know anything. You don't really know anything. You say in Bisaya, abot. You know, when somebody asks you a place or a food or someone or something in particular and then you don't know, you say abot. That's you don't know. Okay? Other variations of that is like ambot lang. You really don't know. I don't know. Ambot is you don't know. Ambot lang is a variation of I don't know. Okay? Tapos another variation is that ambot sa imo. That means I don't know with you. That's three different variations with using ambot in Bisaya. Hopefully you get it, guys, okay? So next up, we will be learning some common Bisaya expressions or phrases na ginagamit dito sa Visayas po. In particular sa region po natin. First expression we have here is yung kuan. Pag kuan has become a universal word, by the way, no, for just about anything. When you say kuan good, it's somewhat like an expression already sa Bisaya. Kapag before you think of something, you always say kuan before connecting with other words. And somewhat like you're just thinking first before you deliberately say something. So you use kuan, and that's one expression. Okay, so next expression is the sikreto para bibo. Once again, the next Bisaya expression is the sikreto para bibo. This is when someone is interested about something you know and you want to fuel that person's curiosity. So kapag may nagtanong sa'yo at kung gusto mong ayaw sagutin direkta, you can always say sikreto para bibo. You know, example is that when someone asks you if you have a girlfriend or not, and then you wanted him to think that you have or you don't, you say sikreto para bibo. That makes him very curious if there is really something on your statement. Okay? Next expression na ginagamit sa Bisaya is the ay ambot. That's the one we learned earlier, no? Yung word na ambot, which means you really don't know. So the term ay ambot can be used for a lot of situations, no, sa mga Bisaya. So it means a person has no idea at all. So pag may tinanong ka, tapos sabihin ay ambot, wala talaga siyang alam. Okay? So wag mo nang tanungin. Next expression we have here is the uy. No, we don't have the uy. That's choya. Choya. Okay? Choya is derived from the word choy, which refers to a man who looks handsome, you know, dresses well, or is generally a good-looking person. Uy, choya. You know, you can say that choya to a person or a thing. It can also be described to a thing. When you say choya, means it's wonderful, it's something like maganda o may dating, something more or less, something like that. It's like choya, but more or less this choya word is used for pogi, medyo handsome guys, mas pogi guys. Okay? And next expression we have is the patagad. Patagad. It is used to describe someone who is seeking attention. So it is more or less the same with KSP, kulang sa pansin. You will say, ay, patagad kayo ni siya. You say that kulang sa pansin talaga siya. Okay? Next expression is the laisyo. When I hear this word, it's more or less a gay lingo or something like that. But the term laisyo came from the English word social. This refers to something fancy and is typically used to describe a person, place, or thing. Laisyo ka ilang balay. More or less yung choya, derived from choya, pwede din gamitin yan. Yung laisyo, meaning maganda. Yun nga, fancy. Something like that. Okay? Next expression or word in Bisaya that is famous here. Okay, it's the word pakals. You know, pakals means you eat. Okay? It's a food, something like that. Pakals simply means chow or a feast. Now, Bisayans use this term when they are about to eat a food. Okay? It is used to describe feast itself. Yung pakals, yung mismong pagkain, yun yung pakals. Tapos kainan yung pakals din. Okay? Next is the word puhon. Okay, puhon, which means God willing or hopefully. You know, when somebody says, uy, sana makagraduate ka, uy, sana magka-jowa ka, uy, puhon-puhon, yun yung sasabihin mo. Uy, puhon, you're expressing hopefulness that it will be coming into reality very, very soon. Okay? Next is the word simbako. Okay? Simbako is the antonym for puhon. Puhon is something like you're hoping, but simbako is the different, it's the other way around of puhon. Okay, simbako, it's like you wanted to get away from that situation. Okay, it is translated to God forbid something like that. Or knock on the wood para hindi mangyari, di ba? So it's typically used when you are hoping nothing bad will happen. Okay? That's the use of the simba ko. Okay, another thing that I wanted to share with you, still, expressions in Bisaya para mas malaman natin yung mga expressions na ginagamit namin dito sa Bisaya, and hopefully you can catch up. You can always rewind this video so that you can learn some of the words that maybe I have expressed with my recent videos. So again, pasensya na po, hindi po ako nagtatagalog na for now. It's actually dedicated to my fellow Bisaya po because I'm embracing my being Bisaya, okay? Kayo na mag-adjust. Joke po. Nandito pa ako just to make you feel na nandito pa rin ako at magsasalita at mag-share po sa atin mga friends natin na nanonood dito na malaman nila na Bisaya po si Super Kaloy, hindi po Tagalog. Okay? Next expression is the word Muray Ato. No? Muray Ato. Originally, it's Mauray Ato Nimo. Okay? But mga Bisaya po, they love it shortcut, you know? Gaya ng mga Tagalog, sa kahit anong lingwahe, we love it shortcut. So, yung Muray Ato is a shortcut of Mauray Ato Nimo. Okay? This means, literally, is that's what we get from you. So that's Muray Ato, which means that's what we get from you. So normally, it is expression of disappointment or disagreeing on something, you know? The equivalent expression in English is, there you go. Okay? So example, when someone wants to borrow money from you and you don't like it, okay? Just simply tell him, Muray Ato. No? You're just saying that, I cannot lend you money, something like that, okay? Next is the buy or abay. Buy or abay is a friendly word. You know, in Bisaya, we always say buy. Buy is the equivalent of bro or dude. Next is the saba diha and the pataka ka lang. Dito muna tayo sa saba diha. Saba diha is a negative word but not necessarily a bad word, okay? It literally means shut up or stop talking. So saba diha, it's like stop talking. You know, when you hear someone talking and then disagreeing you or something like that, you say saba diha in Bisaya. So that means shut up. Sa pataka diha is a word, a negative word as well. You know, it's equivalent to saying you don't know what you're talking about. So pataka diha is you don't know what you are talking about. Sometimes it's a form of an insult because of disagreement during a conversation or in an argument. So pag may nagsasalita and then you're not agreeing to that, to that statement, so sasabihin mo, oy, pataka ka lang. Yan yung sasabihin mo. Okay? Okay na ka tayo, no? So let's continue our talk. Okay, dito muna tayo sa, saan na ba tayo nag-stop? Dito sa buang, amaw, or tonto. So buang, I believe, more or less, alam nyo na yung meaning ng buang, ano? It's a negative connotation. So they have the same meaning as well. So yung buang, amaw, and tonto, no? It literally means crazy, idiot, or stupid. So yung mga Bisaya, you call someone that they don't really like, but not all the time, ano? Yung sinasabi yung buang. But more or less, naging expression na din siya. Pag you're also disagreeing to someone, or you're just calling him like that, you're making it a pet name as well. Dito tayo sa halakadiha. Halakadiha. Halakadiha is purely an expression of surprise or cheering for something. It has no definite meaning, by the way. No? For example, when you're watching a basketball game and suddenly there was a fight, instead of saying, oh my God, in Bisaya, we say it, halakadiha. Yung ganun. It's more or less an expression lang. Okay? Nahala. More or less, it's the same din yun sa halakadiha, yung nahala. Nahala is a catchy Bisaya word. No? It can be both positive or negative, but depending on the mood of the person who used it. Okay? Basically, it is used to agree on something like saying, okay in English. Nahala. You say like that in Bisaya, okay? But there are sometimes that this is used and to express disagreement, okay? Purely to end a conversation just to avoid further conflict. So, sasabihin mo lang, hala, hala. You're just pointing it out na, hala, sige, wag na nating ipagpatuloy. Tama ka na, yung mga ganon. You're just agreeing to disagree. Something like that. Okay? Next expression is the sauntaman. Sauntaman. Originally, it was ipaunsa tapa mana. And we shortened it, it's sauntaman. So they used it as an expression or grief or sadness. So it's equivalent saying, there's nothing we can do about it. So sauntaman means there's nothing we can do about it. Ano? It's accepting the fact or news with sadness or disbelief. Yun yung meaning nun. Okay? Saunta man. Namatay naman. Wala tayong magagawa. Namatay na. Yung ganun. Okay? Next is Mayra, Gaba, or Nganong ni Inter. Mayra is tantamount to saying bad karma. It's like saying, Mayra nahitabo na iya. Gaba is exactly similar to Mayra. So, more or less pareho lang sila. So, both literally means when you use it in the expression. And then, the Nganong ni Enter is also almost similar to Mayra and Gaba. Ano? It literally means, why did you join? When you're disagreeing to someone, entering to something like joining a sports, and then he doesn't really fits or he doesn't really perform well. And next expression is the but nemo, los nemo, o istoryahe. That's one expression that's very familiar when you hear that with a Bisayan or a Bisaya. Okay, but literally means intestine, while Nemo means you. Once again, yung but means intestine. Tapos yung Nemo, not the fish, okay? It's you. Okay? And then but Nemo literally means your intestine. But Nemo, when you're disagreeing to someone as well, more or less, all these expressions are more or less disagreement on a statement, okay? So, disagreement din siya. But Nemo, you're not really agreeing to a joke or to a statement that somebody is saying. So, dito naman tayo sa lose. It's more or less the same expression but with literally not the same meaning, because lose in literal meaning is really a bad word, bad action or something. So I don't want to share it with you because yeah, it's a bad word. No, not a bad word actually, but a bad action or something like that. You just have to research it and find it for yourself, because I'm a wholesome person, you know. Next is the istoryahe. That's the common expression you might be hearing to a Bisdak or a Bisaya po, yung istoryahe. Istoryahe is actually a new expression. It's similar to but nemo, okay? The root word of is istorya, which literally means a story. So this word is a product of evolution of the Bisaya culture po. No? You might just hear them someone like more or less 5 to 10 years ago. Yun nagsimula po yung evolution ng istoryahe as an expression here in the Bisaya region na po, no? But it's really popular among the new generation, yung istoryahe. So they normally use it for fun and not a bad word actually. Istoryahe, it's just like an expression, and it's not actually more or less a disagreement but a fun disagreement on a statement. A funny expression actually when you're disagreeing to something, like when someone is talking and then you want to rebut, or if you want to just penetrate to their conversation, you just say istoryahe, and that really doesn't mean at all. It's just a funny thing, you know. Next expression is butangi. The root word for butangi is the butang, which means a thing. Okay? But as an expression, it has two different meanings depending on how you use it. Okay? If you use butangi in a command sentence, it's equivalent to saying punch him or hit him. Butangi! You know, butangi, that's punch him or hit him. But when you are in response to being surprised, it's equivalent to saying, what the heck? Something like that. Butangi, what the heck? You're being surprised on the news, okay? The situation will determine the real meaning depending on how you say the word butangi. So, two different meanings of butangi. Butangi means you wanted to punch someone, or if you're directing someone to be punched, and the expression of surprise, butangi. Something like that. Okay? Next expression is daan pa ko, and giingnan ta ka. Daan pa ko, giingnan ta ka. Okay? Daan pa ko is equivalent to saying, I knew it. Alam ko eh. Alam ko yun eh. Yun, yung daan pa ko. So the root word is daan, which literally means old. Okay? Sometimes they say it this way. Daan pa ko. Something like that. Okay? They said da before the word daan. Okay? The meaning remains the same, but it adds color and emotion on an expression when you add da in the daan pa ko. Okay? So, giingnan ta ka. Dito naman tayo sa giingnan ta ka. Giingnan ta ka is more or less equivalent to saying I told you or sinabi ko sa'yo. Okay? The root word is ingnan, which means tell. You can also combine the two words by saying daan ta ko, giingnan ta ka. Daan ta ko. Earlier I said it's I knew it. And then giingnan ta ka, I told you. So I knew it. And I told you, something like that. Okay? Pag may idea ka na mangyayari ito or may idea ka kung anong magiging consequences ng isang bagay, so you say to someone, daan pa ko giingnan ta ka? Something like that. Okay? Next expression, Bisaya expression is kapait or paita. Okay? Kapait or paita is also an expression of disappointment or sadness. So the root word is the pait, which means bitter. Okay? Next expression is unya, sige pataane. Unya, sige pataane is an expression in a form of a question. Okay? It is also used to express being tired or something and disappointment, but in a sarcastic manner. Unya, sige pataane. Most of the time, they used it for fun just to appease themselves in a bad situation. So may mga bad news, something like that, and then you wanted to make the environment or the yung situation not too heavy. You're making it not too heavy. So you express the word unya, sige pataane. Something like that, okay? So you will say it, say or even shout unya, sige pataane. Basically, it is a shout out. Next is the expression is pag sure mo ay. Pag sure mo ay is an expression used to tell some people to do the right thing or to be true, but in a way of having fun. Dapat daw na tama o totoo yung sasabihin. Okay? But it's more or less an expression should be fun. Okay? Next expression is mao or bitaw. Mao or bitaw have no literal meanings. These are purely Bisaya words used as an expression to agree on something. When you agree to someone's statement or sentence, something like that, you say, oh, mao, bitaw. You're just agreeing. So, sa lahat ng nabanggit ko na expressions, mao or bitaw is the one expression that's expressing agreement. Yung iba, puro disagreement, diba? Okay? Next. So, yeah, I'll be telling you the last and final expression. The last and final expression is walay uyab. It's actually way uyab or walay uyab, which literally means you don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Wala kang jowa. Yun. Ito po si Super Kaloy at yun po ang ating Bisaya or Visayan lesson for this video, and hopefully may natutunan po tayo. And pasensya na po once again because my recent videos are Bisaya, and hopefully we'll be back talking in Tagalog so that yung mga supporters po natin, yung mga tagapanood po natin na Tagalog, maiintindihan po tayo. Kasi yung subtitle po kasi, ako po lang po kasi gumagawa ng lahat from brainstorming, editing, tapos posting, something like that. And nakaka-drain po ng utak kapag lalagyan ko pa po ng subtitle, especially yung mga interviews ko po na videos, and some of the words na yung ini-interview po natin, hindi natin maiintindihan. So kaya, play safe po tayo, hindi na lang po ako naglalagay talaga ng subtitle. So pasensya na po, kayo na po kaya mag-adjust. Ay, sorry, biro lang po. Until next video, once again, ito po si Super Kaloy. At kung nagustuhan po ninyo ang video nito, please don't please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, i-share, mag-subscribe, mag-comment kung ano po ba yung gusto nyong malaman o matutunan na mga Bisaya words or lessons. Maybe we can make another Bisaya content next time. Until next video, mga chup-chup, bye, liblab-lab, mga parikoys, and I'm back! I'm really back. Okay? Share po na ito ng video. Hindi mo sing lantaw-lantaw ra? Sure ha? Sure na? Wala ba kayo uyab? Ay, sorry. Otro ba itong kasorya? Bye!